So this is what happened. Our AACN, which is the American Association of Colleges of Nursing, put out a call that we're going to change nursing education to competency-based education across the board. So this is a big change for all of us, and we're going through the motions of aligning the curriculum and changing all the assignments. So what's competency-based education? It's a process where the students are held accountable to mastery the competencies deemed essential in the profession of nursing. It's also based on the outputs from the student of the educational experience versus the inputs. And then the students develop the ability to reflect on their own progress towards the achievement of learning and ongoing attainment of that competency required for the practice of nursing. Wow, big charge, right? To get these assignments aligned to be all competency-based. So my course is a senior level undergraduate nursing course, and it's a bit different from their other courses. So the course itself is focused on population health and health promotion. How is that different? Their previous courses are pharmacology, med-surg, all the ones that you would think about for nursing, focusing on management of disease, injury, and illness. Now, and then as a senior, they're looking at health promotion, which is getting in front of disease, illness, and injury. And how do you keep yourself healthy, promoting health? So that's different. Also, the population that these students are working with is not one-on-one with a patient, but an aggregate or a population. So big changes when they come into this class. This is one of the objectives in the course, which is equip nursing students with strategies for effective, therapeutic, and professional communication and promoting health among individuals, families, communities, aggregates, and populations. Wow, I have 80 students in a population course. How do I assess competency? Enter an instructional designer to help me change these assignments, right? So this assignment, the public service announcement, is the first assignment in the first course, the first class. And I have them have a little lecture to reset what's going on in health promotion. Then they get into groups. They create their own groups, 3 to 4 students. And then I have them tasked with creating a public service message about 30 seconds long. That's all it is. And they need to storyboard. They have 30 minutes to create this assignment. So they go off, create this, record it on their phones, come back and upload it. And then all of us watch these public service announcements in the classroom. So the idea is you can be funny, you can do whatever it takes to get the message across. Sometimes students are extremely creative and they make cartoons. I will show you examples of these. It's really fun to see what the students can create in 30 minutes. But there's only 3 pieces that they have to do. One is a clear message on health promotion. And I give them examples, about 4 of them that they can choose. 2, they have to have a target audience. So they have to know their audience. What's the language? What's the level? What's the culture? Understanding who they are and creating that message for that population. And then 3, it has to be evidence-based and has to have a resource. Not a reference, but a resource. What's a resource? A resource is Graham Health Center locally, could be Michigan Department of Community Health, could be the CDC, but they have to end with some resource so that their audience can take that and use that for health promotion. So those are the grading elements, those 3 pieces. The target population that we're addressing clearly, it's evidence-based information, and then that resource. And so I do have a grading rubric that I can share with you. There's 4 points to 0 points for each of these elements. And I don't know if I can, let's try. I'll show you the full rubric. There it is. Can you see it okay? It's kind of small. Okay, so the idea is taking those three elements and rating them. So the top 4 points would be the PSA is exceptionally clear, concise, and directly addresses a significant health need in a population. Or the message is perfectly tailored to the target population using appropriate language and cultural references. And then it goes down from there. So I'm happy to share that, the rubric with you. Okay. So now let's have some fun. I pulled this out from many moons ago. Most of my students have never seen this before. This is a 30-second. I hadn't seen this in years. And listen, I think this is harsh when he talks, right? But I'm going to play this for you, and this is the example I use.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Here is the resource at the end of this, right? We have a clear message. Who's our target population? Adolescents. Trying to stop them from using drugs, right? So that's a nice, clear message here for the PSA. And I show them that example. And they don't have to be that harsh, of course. So again, there we go. So now let's see what the students came up with, okay? This one is, the topic is internet safety.
Kids are growing up in a digital world, but not everyone online plays nice. 1 in 3 children have interacted with strangers online, often without realizing it. Let's keep them safe.
Lock it down. Check privacy settings and make sure personal info stays personal. Keep watch. Talk with your kids about their online activity. If something seems off, they should know to come to you.
Think before you click. Scammers and strangers love oversharing. Remind kids, if it feels weird, don't click it.
The internet isn't child's play, but with smart habits, kids can scroll safely. Learn more at the CDC's Social Media Safety Guide at cdc.gov. Stay sharp, stay safe, and help your kids click with caution. This message is brought to you by your community health nurses.
Okay. So do we have a clear message? Raise your hands if you say yes. Clear message. How about the target population? Do we know what the target population is? Parents of children using the internet, right? And then did they give us a resource? Yes. I think this was a great example. In 30 minutes, they can show the competency of communication of health promotion, right? All right. Let's do another one. Oops, no,
Kids growing up.
There we go. Okay, next one.
Did you get your flu shot? No, I don't need that. Dead. Did you get your flu shot?
No way.
Dead. It's so hard to breathe. No! Get the flu shot today.
So that was really quick, the resource at the end, but they did have a resource there. Do we have a clear message here? Yes? Do we have a target population? College students. Was it creative? Yes. They had the oxygen on with no tubing. They had this drama of someone dying from the flu, right? Over the top. But their message got across, get your flu shot, right? Keeps doing this. It loops back to the video. Sorry, you'll hear a little bit. The next one is the audio's not really great because again, they're doing this in 30 minutes. So a little bit of windiness in this one.
Hello, this is a public service announcement from the Golden Girls. Attention parents, the second leading cause of injury-related death in 6 to 14-year-olds is drowning. We, as a community, can prevent this. One thing you can do as a parent is to limit your alcohol use while watching your child at a lake or a pool. Alcohol slows reaction time and limits your attention. We can all play a role in keeping children safe around water. For more information, please visit cdc.gov/drowning.
Okay. So do we have a target population? Yes, very specific with parents of 6 to 12-year-olds, right? And then we have a clear message and we have a resource. Done well in 30 minutes.
Hello.
You'll hear a little bit. Okay. The next one, this is flu shots for college students. Tell me what you think.
What's this about? Oh, this is a PSA that we made to try and encourage people to get their flu shots because every year we spend thousands of dollars to attend school. Some people have to work full-time jobs just to afford it. And it's important that you don't miss any class time or you might end up like this guy if you don't get your flu shot. He got the flu and he had to miss a lot of class time. So now he's wanted and now he might not be able to pass his class because he missed so much time. So we're telling you to go to Graham Health Center today and get your flu vaccine.
Clear message? Good resource? Yeah. I did have a student who used TikTok. He didn't want to do it in a group. So he got up there and he did a little funny dance and he had his message scrolling across the screen. And at the end, it said to his family and friends, don't be disturbed. This is a class assignment. Okay. And then this is the last one.
Hey, how was your break? It was cool. How about you? I feel sick. Oh, it's easy though. What you trying to say? You get your flu shot? No. You go get your flu shot today. Where should I go? Go to Green Health Center right around the corner. Girl, you know what? I think about that website and I got that phone number. Hey, make your appointment today. You call 248-370-2341. Get your flu shot today. Green Health Center.
So again, flu shots, and they're using Graham Health Center, and even gave the phone number for the resource. So pretty good. Okay, so the student feedback. Student feedback was overwhelmingly positive feedback. They love this assignment. In fact, this is like their favorite assignment in the whole course from the first day. And they're really engaged in health promotion, then understanding communication is key in health promotion. So I created my own PSA.
Hi, this is Patricia Cameron, and this is my PSA. Are your students bored with your assignments? This is a picture of your student's brain bored with your assignments. This is a picture of your students with redesigned assignments using an instructional designer. Any questions? So the resources for using an instructional designer are on the final slide with appointment links. Thanks.
So here's my plug for instructional design. Nick is over here at the table, and Chad both have helped me in creating these assignments, creating rubrics, and have them focused on competency-based. So thank you. I'm so grateful for allowing me to share my assignment with you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to take questions.